Hello. It's 9:58. This is Dirty Trucking. Some disturbing news. Went to go to the car wash to get the car washed and went to use my debit card and it declined. And so they said it was a machine. And then we tried to use again, it declined again. I said, well, wait a minute, let me check my account and make sure I ain't been wiped out. Go on my account. I've been wiped out. I was a negative $100 in my account. And I'm trying to find out why. I don't see nothing pending. The only thing pending is the last transaction I made, which was White Council, showing I had what money I had in my account. That's the only thing pending. That's what it says, pending. So how can I be in the negative if the pending doesn't show me in the negative? But see, this bank, let me tell you what this bank do. Be leery of any bank that doesn't allow you to screenshot your own transaction. That happened to me at another bank. I couldn't screenshot my transaction. I go in the bank and say, yes, you can, I can. But all of a sudden, after that conversation with that bank, I was able to screenshot my transaction. Let me tell you why the bank don't want you to screenshot your transactions. Because there's fraudulent activity happening with your account. And they don't want you to screenshot it and get it as evidence. That's why. And if you do screenshot it, if you got the activity going on like what's going on in my bank account or my phone, they're going to switch the picture. But Huntington Bank, I can't screenshot my transaction. They claim it's for protection from who? This is my account. I should be able to screenshot my own account to catch their fraudulent activity. So I woke up to a negative $100. Well, now I went to the car wash and found out my account was in a negative for $100. Let me tell you what they're doing. This bank is participating with this hurt shit and aiding in it to prevent me from being able to pay my rent. Now I knew they was going to do that. They talking about the letters that was mailed out. We mailed you some letters, you want the dates. Why are you talking about dates? Bitch, this ain't no date. You're not no matchmaker. She on there saying shit about dates and you want it. I didn't want shit. I want my fucking money back in my account. So what they did, they went back in there. And I'm going to see if they're going to reverse the 305 out of there too now. They had 2 transactions come out. I was double charged 305. I'm going to see if they fuck around and reverse that too. I had an initial charge was the 301.14 that came out of my account. Which you should know is fraudulent by what I told you in the last video. Because Hertz told me we don't charge cents when we bill you. It's just an even amount. That's a fraudulent fake invoice. But it came out of my account. Hertz doesn't put the change on it when they charge you. They don't. It's just an even amount. The invoice said 301.14. It's a fake invoice. It's fake. So, I discovered at the car wash, I'm negative 100. Now I got to transfer because I'm trying to keep my money out that bank. And they still taking the money. The little money I had in there, they took it. They took it. And according to that bank, you're not supposed to pay anything. That's if I don't have the funds in there. They're not supposed to pay anything if I don't have the funds in there. But they paid Hertz. This bank is not supposed to pay anything if I don't have the funds in there. I had it set up where you're not supposed to pay if the fund's not in there. But I guess Hertz transactions are special. There's fraud going on here. So, and the bank is 100% involved with it. The bank and Hertz is running a fraud scheme on me through the bank. They took the 301 because I'm still trying to get my money up. So now that's 301 off the money I done made to go toward my rent. So, I called the bank to find out why I'm in the negative. Because it don't say in the pending that I'm in the negative. In the pending, it just shows the last amount I had with the last transaction. Why is that? And all of a sudden, they said the transaction for the 301.14 came in 24 hours ago. 24 hours ago, it's already posted. Already posted. But when the other transactions come in from Hertz, you take all damn day. But it's already posted. She said 24 hours ago. Okay. Said they sent me some letters. Y'all seen your letters? I'm not finna read those letters. Let me tell you why I didn't open the bank letters. Because I know that's a fake invoice. And 2, I know they weren't supposed to pay him that money. And 3, my transaction showed it was paid. That's why I'm not reading the letters. But the letters are evidence now. Because when this matter goes to court, or if I get it to the state attorney general and they want the evidence, I'm going to show them the documentation that the bank sent me, according to this representative I just talked to, on why they reversed the charge. So that's why the mail is unopened. And probably right now, somebody seeing me making this video probably finna sneak in the apartment and change the letters to say something else. Sneak on, bitch. So let me tell you what they said. They said they reversed the charge of the 301.14, which should have been paid. 301.14, that's an amount they collected from September of 24. They sent an invoice, and she keep asking about my email. You got to verify your email. So I told her, get off my email. Don't ask me about my email again. Don't ask me to verify anything that's already been verified. You didn't ask me that earlier. Because they're sending the shit through my email. The invoice came through my email. So let me tell you what's going to take place now. Not only when I expose this bank, I'm going to do a nice little social media post about this bank and the fraudulent activity that's going on between them two. So after I finish making this video, I'm calling the bank back. I'm going to ask them, can you provide me the name of the so-called bank investigator that investigated this charge? Because I would like to provide it to Detroit police. And if you refuse to provide it, I'm going to go tell Detroit police that you refuse to provide the investigator's name who investigated those charges, who made a determination to reverse those funds back out of my account. So it's making you look suspicious and just like you're a thief all over again. So she gets on the phone, the representative from the bank, talking about she just looking into this. She want to give me a history of when this took place. I don't need you to give me a history of when it took place. Tell me what happened on the 5th, the reason why that money came out. Reverse back out. Tell me. Now, had I opened the letter, I probably would have seen it was going to be reversed back out. I want them to do what they going to do. I'm not opening shit. I want the bank to physically do what they going to do to show their participation in this fraud. Because if you take that money, if you send me a letter telling me you're going to reverse it back out, I'm not going to read it. I want you to take it back out. I want you to take that money back out. I want your bank to take that money back out. Because that's getting you further in trouble. You want to know why? They violated their own bank policy. Told me that a merchant has 45 days to send that transaction back in to get paid. If they don't get it. That was from the bank's supervisor of the dispute team. Directly from the bank. So let me tell you what has happened here. They created a fake invoice. You already told you this. The invoice was dated for January 25, but they were trying to collect money from September of 04 on an amount that they don't never charge. They 301.14. The amount should have just been 301. They do not charge cents on the invoice. This is a fake invoice. And the bank is participating with it. The bank is participating with it. The bank is involved with it. Huntington Bank is involved with the fraudulent activity that is going on with me and my account and the money I put in that bank from dealing with ride shit, this Uber shit, and Hertz rental car. So she gonna tell me, I'm gonna fast forward through all her bullshit, talking about it since this transaction is 60 days old. It's not 60 days old. It may be past 60 days. This is an ongoing investigation. And you took the money back out of my account, which you shouldn't have. Why'd you take the money back out of my account? She finally finds where they reading that. She sound like she talking to somebody in the background. So I can tell this lady working from home and shit. So, she finally reads that it was reversed back out because they couldn't find a transaction where it was paid. You couldn't find a transaction for where it paid. I'm glad she said that. I wish I had the recorder here. The more you tell me, the more you sticking your foot in your mouth. Because I had to stop her right there. You couldn't find what transaction? That it showed the 9/25 transaction? The transaction was paid on 9/25. I have the statement in my purse. And I said, lady, if I was you, I'd be careful what you say from this point forward. Because not only do I have the statement, I took it to the Detroit police. I had the detective that was investigating all that money coming out of my bank account come meet me in the lobby. I showed her the transaction on the statement. She saw the transaction that the bank didn't see that you used as an excuse to reverse the money out of my account. A Detroit police detective saw it. You've been caught, bitch, this bank has been caught. You've been busted. And then they trying to take shit that I told them and use it to cover up what they just did. You've been busted. Detroit police have seen the transaction on the statement that I had in my hand when I came in there to speak to the detective who investigated all that $580 that came out of my account. The spending spree this individual went on for 3 days at the same bank. Did you hear what I said? The Detroit police, not officer, detective saw it. I came in there complaining about this money, and at the time I went in there, it was about the 305 that just came out. And I showed her the transaction about my statement. This is the bank statement for the month of September. She said the bank didn't see where it was paid. Well, whether you saw it was paid or not, you shouldn't have paid it because you violated your own bank's policy with about the merchant sending in a transaction. So let's entertain her theory. Let's entertain it for a minute. Just say the merchant didn't get paid. Okay, just say they didn't, but they did. How long does it take to realize you didn't get paid? You know, when I tried to pay for this car wash, it was declined immediately. How long do it take for them to find out they didn't get paid? And then you got 45 days after you find out you didn't get paid to get paid. It was well past 45 days. The bank ain't supposed to be paying Hertz shit. This is a fake invoice. This is a fraudulent scheme. And the bank is involved. Now, they done took my 301. They took $301.14. And Hertz themselves told me we do not charge. Because I told her when I made the video about all them text messages from Hertz about the payment, well, 305 changed to 305.39. All of them changed as far as back as I could scroll. Changed right on my phone. This is a fraudulent scam. And Hertz is involved. They're changing the transactions. Evidently, the thief don't know that Hertz don't charge the customer the cents when they do the transaction. When they extend in the rental, it's an even amount. That's where you fucked up. You've been busted. And then you went in my phone and changed all those transactions, which I'm finna let Detroit police see because I didn't delete them. Let them be deleted now. I'm going to stand there and tell an officer, this motherfucker in my phone deleting shit. I told you they turned my alarm back on, after my phone alarm on when I turned it off. So, this shit about to blow up. The public needs to know that this individual is running a scam through this bank. And your money is not protected. Your money is subject to be stolen. Hertz, the bank, Huntington Bank, took $301.14 back out of my account yesterday. Talking about it came in yesterday. Couldn't have came in yesterday. I was out buying White Castles and all that. I wasn't in the negative yesterday. That shit came in after midnight today. It couldn't have came in yesterday. Because my transaction for White Castles would have been denied. Because I should have been in the negative then. Because I didn't have enough to cover it. And my bank is not supposed to pay any transaction if I don't have the money in there to cover it. All this shit going on at Huntington Bank. The public need to know. So, it's time to make me a video.